welcome back to my channel. So today's video, I decided to do a video on perfumes and dark feminine energy. So I picked a few perfumes in my collection that really represent, in my opinion, the dark feminine energy. In the past few years, I've really loved to learn more about feminine energy. In my opinion, to be truly in your divine feminine, you need a balance of both the light and the dark. And I feel like, especially on TikTok, there's so much content about dark feminine energy, and I feel like sometimes it's portrayed in a negative light. Like, dark feminine energy is more toxic and it's meant to manipulate men, but feminine energy has nothing to do with men, first of all. And I feel like to be truly in your divine feminine, you need both. And I feel like we all feel the dark energy at different times. I feel like I'm mostly in my dark feminine energy when I'm going through some sort of a transformation. So let's say, you know, things are not going too well. I need some time to like rest and seclude myself a little bit, and I transform myself and I'm like reborn again. This is how I feel like I'm in my dark feminine energy. Does that make sense? In your day-to-day, also going to be, you know, how you set boundaries, how you get others to respect you. Dark feminine energy also represents seduction. So I feel like all these perfumes right here are very seductive. So basically, dark feminine energy is how to use your feminine power to get the things you want in life. So the traits of dark feminine energy: fearless, fierce, seductive, passionate, magnetic, authentic, powerful, transformational. So the death of the old, rebirth of the new. So personally, I feel like I'm really in my dark feminine energy. Like at the end of the month, you know, when I'm going through my period, and then I usually take a few days just to myself, and then I feel like reborn again, and then I feel like great, and I feel like this is the rebirth of a new me for the next month. I feel like when you're going through a heartbreak, or for me at least, I feel like that's the moment I really feel in my dark feminine energy, because I'm like, you know what, this is enough. I've been nice enough. This is it. And then this is usually when I decide to go. And then I'm just living my life, and I feel great again, and just doing things that feel good to me. So I feel like that's when I'm in my dark feminine energy. Okay, let's start with this one. And I feel like this is the most representative of the dark feminine energy. So this is Versace Crystal Noir. Also, you'll see I'm missing a few nails. I'm getting my nails done today. So this is the eau de toilette version. So this is actually not a perfume I wear that much. I kind of have to be in a witchy mood to wear this, but I feel like, yeah, this is a witchy perfume. It's a very cold scent. You know, usually sexy, seductive scents are very warm and inviting, but this one is the total opposite. It smells cold but seductive. This is one that gets compliments, and this is the kind of scent you don't forget, because it's very unique and it's very powerful and seductive, but just different. It's not inviting, but it's sexy. So yeah, it's a really nice one. Also, the bottle just represents the perfume really well. It's very good. I haven't worn this in a while, and also this will last for so long on your, maybe not so much on your skin, but on your hair, on your clothes. So when I wear this, I know, because I don't wash my hair every day, so when I wear this, I know I have to wear the same perfume the next day as well, because it's going to be in my hair and it's going to smell forever. If you put this on your coat, it will follow you the whole winter. The next one is Dior Addict by Dior. This is actually the one I'm wearing today. This is very nice. It's not the typical feminine scent. Now, all these perfumes that I chose today are very confident scents, because they're all a bit stronger. Before I got this perfume, I got it 2 years ago. I was obsessed with it. I was like, this is such an amazing perfume. Every time I would go to the bay, I would spray it on. Loved it. And then I got it for Christmas from my brother, and then I wore it for the first time on New Year's Eve. I wore way too much, and I had the worst headache of my life, I think. And so I was never able to wear it again. Now, I wore it like a few times, but that was it. I couldn't take it, really. And then recently, I just started to wear it again. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wear it because I love the scent. It's just, I need to wear it. And so I've been wearing it, and no issues there. I don't wear as much, but I mean, I still spray a decent amount, and I don't get a headache anymore. So anyways, this is very strong. It's not your typical, like, pretty feminine date night scent. It's not sweet, you know. It's a dark, sultry vanilla that smells more natural, like a more natural vanilla, more green. It's very strong. It almost smells, there's no oud in this, but it smells almost like, could be oudy. but it's not. It is a white floral perfume. It's powdery, but in a good way. There's tonka bean in the base notes, jasmine, orange blossom, rose. So it's a floral scent, but it's definitely like really dark and sexy. This perfume came out many years ago in like the early 2000s. So I feel like this is the kind of perfume you put on when you're going on a really nice, sexy date. You're wearing a little black like slip dress, something very simple, minimalistic. You're like in your late 20s, 30s, and you're just going on a fancy date. Dark and intense, but in a good way. The next one, I actually have two. So these are the Alien by Thierry Mugler. So this is the original Alien. I don't think this is like, I think this is a newer bottle. Anyways, when I first discovered Alien, I was like, oh my gosh, I was like, this is the most amazing perfume I've ever smelled in my whole life. To me, it was so unique and seductive. It's like I couldn't figure out what it smelled like. It's a very magnetic scent. I used to get so many compliments, and I would always get compliments from very confident men, and I was like, what is this perfume? What is it doing to me? I wear it so much, and I still really love it, but it's not something I wear as much anymore. But this fall, I received this one in PR. It's the Alien Goddess Intense. As you can see, in the last 2 months, I've worn this a lot. I really love this. Of course, it's not as groundbreaking as Alien. I mean, when Alien came out in 2005, I was very young, so I was not wearing that. But I think when this came out, it was very groundbreaking. Now this, not as groundbreaking, but I feel like in today's world, like there are so many perfumes, I feel like we can't really make anything that groundbreaking anymore. I don't know. So it doesn't hit the same. But I feel like it's almost like a newer, kind of more modern version of Alien. I'm not saying Alien is outdated, but you know, it's been around for a while. This is very warm and ambery. It's almost like a little, it's not sweet, but it has that warmth. It's a very warm floral again, but it has that warmth and that, like it smells really nice. So yeah, I wear this a lot and I really like it. I mean, Alien is always going to be a favorite of mine, but yeah, I feel like these two are very magnetic scents. I feel like these can be everyday scents, signature scents. I mean, Alien can definitely be a signature scent. I feel like it was mine for a while, but yeah, I really do like the Alien Goddess. Again, it's very confident, seductive, and a bit mysterious. I mean, the original Alien is definitely mysterious because it's like, wow, what am I smelling? I don't know, but it smells freaking amazing. And the Goddess is similar, not as mysterious, but it's still magnetic and mysterious as well. Okay, now let's do this one. Now this one I don't wear as much. Tom Ford Lost Cherry. I don't wear this one as much because it's crazy that I spend this money on this, but I wore it this week. I had my graduation this week, and so I was like, you know, let me do something special. So I wore this. It was in the morning. I put on way too much, and I was sitting right next to two guys who also smelled really good, and so I feel like a combination of all the perfumes was probably a lot for like 10 in the morning, but I could like smell myself and I was like, this is freaking amazing. But none of the guys gave me compliments, but it's all right. Anyways, so this perfume is very nice. So it smells like cherries, but it smells like burnt cherries. It's a very unique scent because I feel like cherries is not a popular note in fragrances. I mean, at least until this one. So it smells like cherries, but it has like a darkness to it. Like when you spray it on, it smells like, oh yeah, cherries. But then it gets really dark and really sultry. I feel like this is a very nice, very sultry, a bit like sassy perfume. But it definitely has like a darkness to it, which I personally love. Like when I was younger, when I started wearing perfumes, I only loved perfumes that were very, like, I don't want to say dark and intense, but I preferred those nighttime sexy scents. I've learned to really enjoy the more light floral scents, but these are kind of like my true loves when it comes to perfumes. It just feels really good. Like when you wear a perfume like this, that's just very confident and strong. It gives you a bit more confidence as well. And so yeah, this one is very sultry and seductive and strong, but it still has that playfulness to it because of the cherry. So It smells really good. It smells very sweet, and this will last for a while, so you don't need to put on that much. Okay, here's this one, l'interdit. And I feel like l'interdit means I do not know how to speak anymore. L'interdit means the forbidden. Forbidden. Yeah. I feel like even the name of the scent is very dark feminine energy, because not everybody should have access to you. This is actually, I've learned that, and it was about time that I learned that, but I've learned that not everybody can have access to you. I recently realized that my energy was precious. That's the thing that the guys that I was dating more seriously, that's what they loved about me. And so I'm not going to be giving that to just everybody now, because if you don't want to commit to me, if you don't want to be serious about me, if you don't want to put in effort, if you don't realize how lucky you are to be with me, you should not have access to my energy. So this is why, even if you're not with a man anymore, just remove him from your followers, because he should not even have access to you at all. He shouldn't even be allowed to see your face anymore. Oftentimes we want the guy to see that we're doing good, but you're still showing up on his phone. He shouldn't even have access to you at all. So anyways, that's why I don't really go on dates anymore, because I'm like, I'm gonna be giving my time and my energy to you, and I don't even know if you're worth it. So that is why you should be protecting your energy a bit more. This is what I'm doing, and my life is so much better now that I'm doing that. So yeah, forbidden doesn't really mean protecting your energy, but you know what. This one I got last year, and I got this when I was going through a heartbreak as well. And let me tell you, it made me feel good. I was like, you know what? I am a fabulous goddess, and I should not be played. So we will not be played anymore. So this smells really good. It smells like the original Interdit, but so much better. It's so much, like l'Interdit is like a fun, like, work perfume. Like, you'll be the pretty girl at work. Not pretty, but you'll be the elegant girl at work. But l'Interdit Rouge is gonna make you smell like the seductress of the office. I would not wear this to work though, because I feel like it's a bit too intense. It smells very sultry, very dark. It smells red. It smells like a red lipstick. It smells like a sexy night out. It smells like reclaiming your power. So it's a very nice scent. It has jasmine, I think. Let me read you the notes. But yeah, it smells like a dark red sexy lipstick. So it's spicy. It's a warm floral that's spicy. It has ginger, orange. Why is it in French? It has patchouli, vetiver, sandalwood, jasmine. So it's a warm, it's a white floral, but it has a really nice like sexiness, sultriness to it. Again, this is like a black dress perfume. I don't know if this is truly like the most dark feminine energy perfume, but I mean, it's new in my collection. The bottle kind of fits the vibe. So this is Hypnotic Poison by Dior. As you can see, I got this at the VIB, so I wore so much of it already. At first I was like, oh, like it doesn't last that long, but I was wrong. It lasts pretty well. This is definitely softer than the other ones. The other ones, you wear this. This one is a bit more subtle, but it still has, I feel like it has the same effect. It's very warm and seductive. So again, it's a vanilla. Opposed to Dior Addict, this one is a lot softer and creamier. So does it make you smell like poison? I mean, I don't know. It's a really nice scent. I feel like it's perfect for this time of year. It's perfect for more of a cozy, not a cozy moment, but I don't know. It's a bit more warm and inviting than, let's say, the Dior Addict or the Versace Crystal Noir. It's a bit more inviting, but it's still like a really nice, sultry, sexy scent. Vanilla, sweet, almond, fruity, nutty, powdery, woody, coconut, white floral, and balsamic. There's rose, jasmine. I love jasmine. It's my favorite thing ever. Let's go back to our list. Let's associate a perfume with the trait. I feel like this smells maybe seductive because it's like, ooh. Okay, so let's say this smells seductive. This smells fierce. This is a fierce one. I said that Alien is very magnetic because it's like, ooh, what is this? I want to know what that is. Maybe this is fearless. Fierce, fearless, kind of the same thing. But I feel like this is, or passionate maybe, because it's like, I am here. Can you smell me? Or powerful. Oh yeah, I think this is powerful. Powerful. Powerful, you know, is not just a masculine trait. It can be like, you don't need to be aggressive to be powerful. I feel like you can be very powerful. My camera cut me off, but I feel like, you know, powerful is not only a masculine trait. You can be very powerful while still remaining in your feminine energy. And so I feel like, yeah, this would be like a powerful scent. My bottles are all dirty. I don't have time. My dad is picking me up in like 15 minutes and I'm not dressed. So okay, and then I want to say this is transformational, because I feel like, I mean, I said it was a witchy scent, but I feel like, yeah, this smells cold. It smells like death and like when you're being reborn again. And I feel like if you're kind of into that, like the whole you know, your cycle, I feel like I'm really into it with my cycle, my cycle. I feel like I feel each phase of my cycle, and right now I'm about to have my period in a couple of days, and I can definitely feel it. And that's the good thing about not being on hormonal birth control, because I could not live life not knowing what was going on to me. The pill was just horrible. I haven't been on a pill in many years, which I want to do a video on that as well. Anyways, but yeah, I feel like this is a very transformational scent, you know, when you're just feeling like, oh yeah, and with your cycle, if you bleed at the same time as the full moon, those are like the witches. And if you bleed at the same time as the new moon, it's considered more when you're like ready for conception. Like, I'm not explaining this well because I have not done that much research, but I know I used to bleed on the full moon, and now I'm more like on the new moon. Anyways, but I feel like if you bleed at the same time as the full moon, those were considered like the witches, and they were the women who would like teach other women. So they were the women who would like not teach, but like they would be like the sage women of the community, and that the women who would bleed with the new moon, they would be like more the mothers, very nurturing and stuff like that. So yeah, this one would also be very seductive perfume. And yeah, what's passionate? I don't know. Like for me, if I have to describe myself in like 5 words, I always say passionate. I feel like I'm nurturing as well. I would say that. So nurturing is more the light feminine. And then I would say, I like to think I'm fierce, but I think I'm authentic as well. I think I'm humble. And somebody commented that on one of my videos the other day. I was like, oh my gosh, thanks. Thanks a lot. I like to think I'm very humble. I'm a very humble bragger. No, I think I'm humble. So authentic. I feel like true to myself. Not all the time, but I feel like I like when I feel true to myself. What else? I feel like I'm compassionate as well. But anyways, yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I would love to do a similar video for the light feminine energy. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you very soon in a new one. Bye.